Now that a revelation from Brie was made, that Reigne has a son with her, will Reigne acknowledge the child as his son? One evening, Reigne thought of paying a visit to his so-called son, and there he saw him by the stairs while he was on his phone. His son, Justin, was playing with a kitten by the stairs, and he was moved with sympathy. He stared at Justin longer, wondering why he was alone outside their house.
Hello, Justin. Remember me?
Yes, Mr. Reigne Martin. Mom, my dad is here. Can I call you Dad?
Hesitant at first, but then he said, "Yes, come. Let's go to Mom."
So, you've come. What do you want to know? And are you ready to talk about our son, Justin?
Why now? Why wait years to see me, that we have a son? What do you really want from me, Brie?
What do I really want from you? Aren't you glad to know that you have a son? It's as if you don't want to acknowledge him. You don't believe this is real, do you?
Why should I? It took you years before you came out to the open. When you're only here in Trenton, I'm just a few miles away, and you just kept your silence.
Just because I kept my son away from you, it doesn't mean that he wasn't your child. Do you remember when I gave you a what if question? You said outright that I don't have to go that far and don't dream about it, remember?
I don't deny that because it was true. And you should have known that. The thing between us was just a random dating, no commitment. You knew too well that I was suffering painfully from what Monica did to me, but I never seek your company. It was your liking, not mine. You were persistent being with me even if I didn't ask you to be around.
So, that's it. Thanks but no thanks, is that it? I believe that something good will arise between us. But only to realize you're good at playing me, that you never cared at all until you said to me that I must not dream of you getting serious with me. But it was too late when I came to know that I got pregnant. I was painfully hurt that, after all the time and attention I gave, I was unappreciated and used. I thought it could make a difference with my presence to help you get back to your normal self, only to be pushed away. I went home to Australia only to be disowned by my parents and stripped me of my inheritance because they were disgraced by my unwanted pregnancy. But my father gave me a chance to redeem myself if I could make you marry me and father our child.
I'm sorry about that, but I told you before that I am not the marrying kind. Even if you have told me that you're pregnant, I would care less.
I know that too because you once told your friends that women were just a plaything to you, but I hoped that I would make a difference because my love for you might make you realize that, but I was wrong. So after that painful confrontation with my parents, I decided to keep the child within me and forget my easy life. I learned to live frugally and worked hard for my child's future, and even if I was struggling, all is worth it for the sake of my son.
But now, what made you change your mind when you already decided to raise him alone? What's the catch?
Are you hearing your own words? What are you trying to imply? That you don't want to acknowledge him?
That's not what I'm pointing at. Don't put words into my mouth, Brie. What I'm asking is, why now only? You were determined to keep him away from me for years, and now you suddenly appeared with a son I never know existed the whole time. Why now?
Because Justin is growing up and he's starting to ask questions about his father. Why was he not around when he saw his friends having their fathers with them?
You strongly decided not to have him know about his father. Why didn't you just said that his father is dead?
Why would I lie so that one day he would accuse me of lying, and why he was deprived of having a father all this time?
So, with a flick of a finger, you want me to gladly and loudly shout out, "Yehi, I'm your dad, son."
Do I want you to be that ridiculous? Or what is important now is to show you your son had been existing all this time for the sake of his longings for a father, and for the truth that he had in reality a father to call his own is what matters now. Do You have the heart of stone to deprive him of knowing his father.
Reigne was tongue-tied but confused. As much as he couldn't trust Brie, he doesn't know how to be a father to a 4-year-old boy.
I don't know. Brie, give me time to think about this.
Reigne quickly left Brie and Justin without a word. Then he called someone on his phone. Who did Reigne call on his phone? What is his plan about Brie and his so-called son? And what is the truth behind Dale and Brie's agenda? Part 70 follows.
Did you like this part of the series? Please give your comment or click like, subscribe, and share. Your response to this story is encouraging and inspiring to the writer. See you once again in the next video in YouTube at Victoria Mere Novel. Thank you.